First thing I did was hire a lawyer to represent me. You will get for my bill.
Absolutely.
Nick and I agreed immediately, Mr.
Can you believe it?
I'd
Indeed.
hold back on any construction. And when I met Nick, I liked this guy. He was probably 30 at the time, but he looked years younger. Asshole, don't you know there's a law against littering? Local government debate today. Free empanadas for all who attend. I like empanadas.
Hello. I'm Jessica Pigeon, the election board's representative and volunteer. Isn't it so exciting that we live in a free country where we're allowed to use the democratic process to select our representatives? And isn't it also exciting that we have an opportunity to hear from our candidates so that we can make an informed decision? Yeah, so this is my volunteer gig. I'm also a pollster for Gotcha Insights polling, and I'm just going to ask you a couple of questions. Now you just answer yes or no.
Okay.
Okay. Now, do images of same-sex couples offend you?
Well, I don't really know any.
Yes or no?
No.
No, good, okay. And are you turned on by images of trees?
Trees.
Trees.
I like trees. Trees.
So yes?
Yes,
Great.
trees
Okay, and now would you be more or less likely to vote for a male candidate who was seen in public nuzzling a chihuahua?
Okay, that's fine, I guess.
Very good, thank you so much. Go on, head on in. The seats are filling up fast. Enjoy the democratic process. Let's go on.
See what's going on.
Something's gotta happen. Something's gotta happen.
I'm Justin.
That's supposed to mean something? Who gave you that name? And you just take it. Like all those people take everything else.
Taken? More like given. Give, and give. And it's never enough.
I'm not even sure what you're saying right now. Give. Things was taken. I think it's time to start getting taken away from us. We take it back by force.
You guys know anything about the
Right.
empanadas?
That's what I'm talking about. That's the problem. So I'm glad we're here right now today. You disappoint me, sister.
Work harder.
Okay, everybody, thank you so much for joining us here at the debate. I'm so excited to participate in democracy, and I know that you are too. So without further ado, let's introduce you to our two candidates. The first is the president of our local Greenpeace chapter. He is a leader in LBGT rights, and he is the lead protester for PETA. Please welcome Mr. Blue Ginseng. Thank you. And in the other corner, we have the president of our NRA chapter, a spokesman for the National Right to Life League, and the owner of our own oil refineries. Please welcome Mr. Red Hardass.
Bravo. Cheerio.
Mr. Ginseng, I know that you're a strong backer of the new initiative to expand our bike paths. But how would you pay for that initiative?
Why, I'm glad you asked that question, Jessica. You're right. I've been a supporter of bike paths since my 5th birthday, when my daddy brought me my first bicycle.
I remember my first bike.
It was a used bicycle, a little banged up, a little rusty, because of course we were part of the 99%. We weren't part of the 1%.
Before that 1%'s whole life, they still fighting for us.
Mr. Hardass, what do you think of the new petition to allow children into the gun range?
Well, first let me say, I think you're a nice person.
Oh, thank you.
I really do think you're a nice person.
Thank you very much.
And I've told a lot of people that I think you're a nice person.
Thank you.
But I think the answer to your question really lies in the idea of more jobs and less immigrants.
Good answer. Good answer.
We're going to get back to the basics of reading, writing, arithmetic, and marksmanship.
My man. Great answer. Love it.
Mr. Ginseng, if a 16-year-old child came up to you and said, "I have glaucoma, please sell me marijuana," what would you say?
Well, thank you, Jessica. First of all, that would depend on if I had any to spare.
It's my man right there. That's what I'm talking about. Get this world on track.
Not that deep.
It's very deep.
Mr. Hardass, recently you were quoted as making disparaging remarks about Mr. Ginseng's wife. Don't you think that lowers the level of discourse in this debate?
Excuse
Hey, you
me.
guys know anything about the empanadas?
No.
Regarding my opponent's allegations about what I said or didn't say, I didn't call his wife anything.
Empanadas?
I simply said, I saw her at the dog show. I then said
Listen, if you handle your business.
about his companion, that's a fine-looking bitch.
Empanadas?
Hey, you still talking about the fucking empanadas, man?
Okay, and now it is time to open this up to our audience. Is there anyone here who has a question of any kind, really of any kind at all, for our two candidates? Sir, and I'll get you this.
Oh, okay, thank you. Mr. Ginseng, with all the current news about the Bill Cosby scandal, I just wanted to get your point of view on it, to know, do you think he was wrong for what he did, if he did it? And if he did it, do you think he was justified with that whole, I'm going to take it type attitude a lot of Americans have?
Well, thank you. I'm glad you could make it out tonight. So, to answer that question, first, think about it.
I just wanted to know about this pesky immigration situation.
Well, in answer to your question, and I know this is the first time we've ever met, but I think you're a nice person. I really do think you're a nice person.
You know, I mean, gotta imagine what Theo and Rudy are going through right now, so.
People keep talking about immigrants coming to this country, open the doors and let them in.
We've all eaten Jell-O before, you know what I mean?
We need to create some jobs in this country, give some tax relief to the middle class, and to help grow this economy and get some people back to work.
Oh, good answer. Good answer.
Who is getting rich from the prisons? It's the 1%.
The real answer to your question lies with more jobs and less immigrants.
Good answer, Mr. Hardass.
This is kind of hard to talk about.
I personally think, that you are pretty honest. You just say things as you see them.
With the recent Ashley Madison scandal, with the things that are going on and the emails getting hacked, I fell victim to that.
And I would never call anybody ugly.
I'm just looking around out there.
It all comes down to more jobs and less immigrants. And I really do think that you're a nice person.
My wife currently left me.
There aren't enough jobs here.
I was at a bar the other day. Had a few drinks.
The public's really been riding you hard.
things happen.
Personally, I think you're a pretty honest guy.
I think my liberties were taken from me by a thief in the night.
Yeah, hi. The flyer here said there were going to be empanadas?
I don't know who was the man in that situation.
There's a lot of rubbish being talked about that.
I have this thing, and I'm just trying to get my doctor to get back to me on it. I'm not really sure.
And that is why you're my politician. Good answer.
It's itchy.
So, that's the answer, you know. If we could get some more money away from the 1% and for us the 99%, well, I think we could give the transgender folks their own prison. How does that sound?
But there aren't any empanadas here. And why is everybody ignoring the fact that there aren't any empanadas? And I was just wondering, how come there's no empanadas?
I'd like to answer your question.
I think I can answer it better.
Well, I'm going to answer.
Well, I'm going to answer it after you answer it, and frankly, I think my answer is going to be better.
Right. Well, I hear your question, and I hear it clearly. And let me say this. If my opponent has his way, there wouldn't be any empanadas. Not any good ones anyway, because there wouldn't be anybody here that knows how to make them.
Well, what my opponent has failed to do is to acknowledge the basis of your question. When I'm elected, we will have so many empanadas. We will have the biggest
There won't be any empanadas.
We will have the
Where are
best
you going to get empanadas? You don't know anybody
More jobs, less immigrants.
Who gives a fuck about an empanada? Damn.
There's going to be more empanadas. There's going to be less immigrants.
More empanadas.
You're not making any sense.
Empanadas for
You're not making
everyone.
any sense.
When I'm elected, we will have more empanadas. We will have the best empanadas.
When you don't have any immigrants to make them.
Gentlemen, thank you very much. All right, I guess we're out of time, so move your asses to the exits before I call security. Thank you for coming. Thank you.
Spend much better time doing.
There weren't any empanadas. They say things and it's not true at all. They just lied. How long has this been going on? Somebody needs to do something about this. I can't believe they lied.
Honk your ass turn!
Hey man, what the fuck? Maybe I will do something about this. Okay, it's all how you play the game. It's all on how you play the game. It's all on how you play the game.
Hello, are you here for the debate? Isn't it so exciting
We've
that we
gone
live in
through all this before. Listen, have they started already?
Well, yes, but I'm afraid there isn't much seating.
I didn't come here to sit.
Well, sir,
I never said that.
Yes, you did.
I did not.
You most
I
certainly
would never say
did.
such a thing. I did
Enough,
not.
guys. Hey, stop. Listen. Hey, everybody, listen. I have something to say. So listen. Listen good. Look. We, the people, created this government for the people. All the people. Blue, red, black, white, young, old, man, woman. It's time we start getting together. I don't want to feel like I have to fit into a label. Too many people in America box themselves in. The arguments that have paralyzed our governing is destroying this nation. It's like a problem that's so big it can't be flushed. Which is why I'm running as an independent. No more red bullshit, no more blue bullshit. It's time for real change. Who's with me?
that was a good one.
I'll say. He sure had me going.
Sir, it's time to sit down now.
People, I'm serious. I am 100% serious.
I think he's serious.
I'm 100% serious.
Well, guys, this is America. Land
Damn dummy.
What do you think you are?
Fool.
Stupid ass.
Crazy.